Oseyo, everybody. How y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to my community mod showcase. My ears. Why does it always do that? Once again, I think I'm on the verge of having a migraine, so please bear with me. Yeah, the weather outside is awfully frightful. No, Avatar. No, look this way. Look this way, Stormcrow. uh. My apologies for the yawning, but as per usual, yawning is a symptom of my migraines. But anyways, today we are showcasing one mod I actually want to try out. Fleetfoot, hello, how are you? Wait, I did ask how are you. So yeah, I did ask chat how y'all doing. I was going to say I didn't ask you how you were doing, Fleetfoot, but I did ask the chat how they were doing. So Fleetfoot, I guess you are chat today right now. Good to hear you're doing well, Fleetfoot. Welcome to the mod showcase. Today we are doing I think one of the Blackwall Quickhacks. No, YouTube, that is not actually a thing where you're actually hacking into other people's computers. I myself have no idea how to do that. It is... Yeah, that's just Animes. That's the program I use. We need... So, what we need to do is go... I usually just search for Blackwall Quick Hack. And I believe it's this one here, so I'm already going to a right click and open up a new link. But for those of y'all that want to browse it, just search. I had planned on doing like custom vehicle, well, I'd add on custom vehicle, controls, something like that, but I realized I really wasn't using the mod, so you can keep browsing on down here to get to this one. You can right click or open, or another way to find a mod that you're looking for but can't really find it is to go into like this kind of mod where it has like TR or a Chinese translation. Click onto it. Don't worry, we're not going to download it. And click on like if it has a prerequisite, custom Blackwall Quickhacks, and click onto that. That's another way of getting to the mod. So I'm just going to close these out. And this is the mod we're going to be installing and trying out today. Custom Blackwall Quickhacks. This is a fun one, which Fleetfoot, you will be interested to know. Risha has been going on in my spare time. Risha has finally given the middle finger to a Night City and been using it since I was testing it out earlier this morning. It's fun. Even MaxTac said, no, we're not going to deal with her since I got all the way up to like 5 stars on the wanted list in Cyberpunk 2077, and MaxTac just said, nope, we're not dealing with her, and the police stopped following. So yeah, this allows a V to use like the Blackwall Quick Hack at command just by a click of the button. So made 2 Blackwall Quick Hacks that you can activate with customizable keybinds, single target variant and multi-target variant. Implemented cooldowns for both that you can change, customizable cooldown range, on-screen effects, and limitations. And it's fun. Kind of almost makes you feel like a wizard or a necromancer. This requires Cyber Engine tweaks, Phantom Liberty DLC, and which requires, this is an off-site requirement, so if you click on this, it kind of just takes you to see cyberpunk.net, where you could actually watch the trailer, buy. It gives you a information about it. But you will need the Phantom Liberty DLC because that is where the Blackwall quick hack and the effects that come with it come from. And I would add on top of that, you need the Red Mod DLC as well. Just assume everything needs the Red Mod DLC when it comes to modding a Cyberpunk 2077. So, we've already read this. This is them demonstrating it. There are 5 different hand animations that can trigger when using the ability. The GIFs, not GIFs, GIFs, or is it GIFs? Like Jiffy peanut butter, or is it GIFs, like in GIFs, as in you're giving somebody something? I don't pronounce the T, GIFs. Gift. I'd say GIF. There's a big debate on that, and the person that invented the file, they say it one way, but the other person that helped invented it say it another way. I say GIFs, not GIFs. Otherwise, it would be a J, and that's an entirely different file. Single targets can target NPCs and vehicle. Just look at them with your crosshairs and press the keybind you've put it to. As you can see, this is the single target. And this is the vehicle one. We'll be showing this off a bit in game. Multi-target will target enemy NPCs in front of you. Just look at or /in. I'd say look in their general direction and press the keybind. If you're confused right now about the keybind, don't worry, we'll get to that. Settings. Made a simple GUI, general user interface. That's what GUI stands for. No, not general. Graphic user interface. That's basically what we use every day on our computers. Don't worry about it. To change a bunch of stuff on the GO, general overlay. Or is it graphic overlay? I got confused. When I was taking my computer science courses, I got confused on GO because that meant a few things. I think it's graphic overlay. See, as you can see, this is all there is on here. You can press the button single target cooldown box and multi-target cooldown box to move the box wherever you want. Their position is saved, so you don't have to do it again. To do it again whenever you want. To do it again. My eyes are starting to really burn here. Their position is saved, so you don't have to do it again with every launch. You can also disable them, so the cooldown is there, and you can move them. You can also toggle on-screen effects on and off. So, like all this here, like the static relic shard thing that goes on and off, you can actually turn that on and off. You can disable instant cast of the single target ability to make it more of a charge up. We'll be showing all these off. I'll try to, at least. Fleetfoot, if you can help me remember to show everything off. You can disable instant cast on the multi-target ability to make it look more like a charge up. Kind of like you're summoning something or installing the program. You can disable the quick hacks if you don't have the Kanto equipped, as in the Militech a cyber deck that allows you to use a Blackwall, which, yeah, I can see that from a roleplay perspective. Let me get a drink of water here. You can disable the animation if you don't have the Phantom Liberty DLC installed. So you don't actually have to have Phantom Liberty to actually basically KO them. It's just you don't get all the fancy, I guess, glitching and the animation. They just fall over like they would do with synaptic burnout, a system overload. You just get the regular sparking and everything. So I guess Phantom Liberty would actually be an optional requirement. You can make the abilities drain custom health, drain your. From what I was testing earlier before the stream, it mentioned you can drain your health when used. So whenever you use the Blackwall, use this ability, it actually drains your health to use. Keybinds. You can set the keybinds for each quick hack to whatever you want through set. CET, Cyber Engine Tweaks. Controller support. Enter hacking mode by holding down the button bound to it for the mod author, that's left bumper, and pressing the button bound to the close menu action. For them, it's the B button. For apparently they are using an Xbox controller. Exit quick hacking mode and single target will trigger. To let y'all know, I am not using controllers. I am on PC. And the reason I am not using any sort of controller is because just to hold a controller for more than like a minute actually physically hurts my hands. I don't understand why. It always has. Enter hacking mode by holding the button bound to it, left bumper for the mod author, and pressing the button bound to the aiming action. Left trigger for them because they're still using an Xbox controller. Exit hacking mode, and multi-target will trigger if you are using a controller, specifically an Xbox controller. For installation, download install Cyber Engine Tweaks, which we will be doing. I did basically a clean install of Cyberpunk 2077 last night on Steam, so we should be good. Download the mod. Should get a zip file. Put the contents of the zip file in your games folder, which I've repeatedly said, which is also known as your games root dictionary, your games root game folder, and it should look something like that. And of course, check out the mod author's other mods. And if you want to read the credits, here are the credits. And right up here is the address, the web address you can find the mod on. So, for the post section, here we have stickies inviting you to the Cyberpunk modding Discord server. If you need help, the sound bug should be completely fixed, but there's an option in there for still anybody that needs it fixed. The mod does work with the 2.1, the latest version. Having game crashes, another mod might be interfering with the Blackwall mod. The mod author is currently able to play with the Blackwall mod as of update 2.1 after they reinstalled more than 50 mods. Oh yeah, I've got more than 50 mods on mine, and I only get like one or the latest crash actually happened this morning on my personal one, and that was after I installed another mod that after I installed this one, so and was testing it around. So this one shouldn't crash on you. Those are experienced issue with the mod, either try an older version or reinstall all the mods and the game for now. So just reinstall everything. Just wait a little longer for an update. But yeah, as a this Nexus user says, thanks for this mod. I feel so badass in the game. Yes, this will actually make you feel like a badass. And if you do not have the mod wannabe edge runner on, oh, you could just cruise through live, just boom, 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 boom. Sadly, from what I experienced, it does not. Oh, it does not level up your net running skill. So, oh well, we're gonna have to fit. The mod authors are gonna have to figure that out. So to download the mod manually or through a mod manager, go to the file section. And for those of y'all that's doing it through mod manager, come over and click on mod manager download. That will just cause it to be downloaded through whatever mod manager you're using, Mod Organizer 2, Vortex, whatever. But since I'm showing y'all how to do this manually, we want to click download. We want to click on manual download. Now this will pop up. This may look familiar, it may not to you, but for me, I have a paid membership. So, and this is just right here is just reminding you what you need. Seeing as this is a good time, I totally forgot I actually needed Cyber Engine tweaks. For me, it's right click. For you lefties, it's going to be left click. I'm going to right click and bring up the menu on Cyber Engine tweaks, and I'm going to open in new tab. This, y'all can read this, but y'all don't really need to because y'all can just, there's a wiki about it if y'all want. All you really need to do is go over to the files folder. Y'all can still download it with the mod manager if you want. Same business as usual. Download with mod manager and your mod manager will take care of it. But for us, we're downloading manually. So we're going to click download manually or manual download. And our save as window or save to window will pop up. Save this well, you can rename it to anything you want. I'm just going to leave it as is because my memory shot to hell and back, and if I change the name of this file, I won't remember what it's called. So, now, where do we save it to? Save it to where you'll remember you placed it. I save it to downloads because that's where I remember I'll save it to. You can, if you constantly save things to the desktop, save it to the desktop. If you constantly save things to music, save it to music. If you save things to Google Drive, constantly save things to Google Drive, save things to Google Drive. But save it to wherever you will remember most, where you saved it to. That is my recommendation. People say just save it to the desktop. No. People will say save it to documents. No. People will say save it to downloads. No. I say save it to wherever you remember you will save it to. Save it to wherever it's easiest for you to remember. So, For me, that's downloads. For you, that may be 10 file folders deep on a BitLocked secure folder on a NSA server with a presidential level clearances. I don't know. That's you. For me, it's just directly in the downloads folder. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. Now, what are we going to do with the file we just downloaded? First off, I'm going to minimize my browser. I use Brave. You could be using Chrome. You could be using Edge. You could be using Firefox. Doesn't matter in my opinion. I don't care what you're using. What I do care about is getting to the place where we just downloaded it to. See, by now, if I had saved it to somewhere else, I wouldn't remember it because my memory shut to hell and back. But I know I downloaded it to download the downloads folder because that's where I constantly download things to. So I want to go into I have this PC pulled already shortcutted to my desktop, but I also have it pinned to my bar here. But for y'all, I'm just going to go this PC. We want to open up Windows Explorer. This is actually Windows Explorer, but I'm going to go into this PC. For my own convenience, I have basically kept all this the same from it originally when I originally installed Windows. So for easy access, I want to go into downloads. For y'all, for some of that means going into your user and going into downloads or going into a local disk user or wherever you stored it, saved it to. Just go to that file folder. So we're here now. Now some people that tell you how to install will say, go ahead, open up this menu. I call this the context menu. Some of them call it the options menu. I like just say, for you, right click. Some of y'all, it's left click because you're lefties. I'm a righty. Just go ahead and bring up the context menu, the options menu. And a lot of people that show you how to install say, extract all. I say, don't. Extracting all will just duplicate the files that is within this archive and just add additional data onto your hard drive. And that just means more files that you have to manage, more data that's taking up space on your hard drive for things you could use, such as music, photos, videos, ebooks, whatever. So I am going to double click. For me, that is left click. For you lefties, that is right click. And I'm going to enter into this file. Now you see one file folder here labeled bin. Okay? This needs to go into the Cyberpunk 2077's base game dictionary, as I like to call it, or just what other people call the game's folder. How do we get there? This process is the same for a Steam as it is for a GOG. This installation process is the same for Steam as it is for GOG, as for Epic, as I would believe it is for the Steam deck. You know, the port, basically Steam's arrival to the Nintendo Switch, which I would actually classify as the rival to the Nintendo Switch. Get off of there. Oh well. So what we want to do is open up Steam. Yes, I don't know how to make that. And as you can see, this is animes. This is what I use to get my I guess VTuber avatar out there. My get the Stormcrow out there. And we want to go to Cyberpunk. As you can see, I've got Cyberpunk already on my favorites here. And we want to go over here to this gear. This is the easiest way I can remember of doing this. There are other ways of doing it. People that have shown you to install mods with Cyberpunk have probably shown you how to do this. But for me, this is the easiest way. You go over here to this gear. It pops up with manage. Click on it. Go down to manage. It'll pop up to another subsection and go to browse local files. We'll minimize that and voila. We have a new folder here. A new window here, which is the games folder. It is Cyberpunk 2077. As you can see, it's under Steam, which is Steam Apps. Common, Cyberpunk 2077. So what we want to do is bring back up a CET, the one we had just downloaded. We want to drag. We want to highlight everything. You can just drag and highlight, or you could just click on it. But you want to drag and drop this folder and everything in it. Drag and drop into Cyberpunk 2077. Just drag and drop. If there's already something here like that, just click replace the file in the just replace the files in the destination. At least with CET, Cyber Engine Tweaks. That way you're updating it. Hopefully you're using a newer version. Newer versions are typically better. Hopefully. Though I will say I still like the ability to put on modifications to my cyber arms, such as the tranquilizer dart, the rotors for the mantis blades, things like that. Back in the what was it? Patch 1.0, patch 1.2. That was awesome, being able just to modify the mantis blades and everything. Not cause them to do different types of damage without having to change out the arms. Give me a minute, my ears itching. Okay, so we want to go back a folder from a CET back to where we downloaded our files, where we always remember we download these kinds of files to. Not just every type of file, because some of y'all, I probably know for sure, like to download image files into, say, like your picture into one folder, your zip files into another, or your mods into one folder, and your videos into another. Just wherever you remember downloading these to. Go back to that folder and go back to Nexus Mods. Just open up the browser again. I hope you did not close it out, because if you did, you're going to have to search Nexus Mods again for custom Blackwall Quickhacks. So, anyways, if you did not close anything out, now close out the Windows Cyber Engine Tweaks. I know I've got mine all in tabs here, which most web pages now do tabs. I remember when they did not. I remember what Firefox was the first one to do tabs, I believe. Or was that Opera? I forget. Oh. I'm going to endorse this because I really like this. Remember, if you like a mod, endorse it. If you really like a mod and think it needs to be showcased more on Nexus mods, as in make the hot lists, put it in, vote this, put a vote, but you only get one vote a month, so make it count. And you can't put a vote. You can't a vote on a mod if it's already been put up for already been showcased as the mod of the month. And this one already has. So, anyways, what we want to do is go to manual download for this file for Blackwall. Let me get another drink of water here. For you people using Mod Manager, just go ahead and click Mod Manager Download. Just and let your Mod Manager handle it and follow your Mod Manager's instructions. But for us, we're doing it manually, so click on Manual Download. And of course, remember, we were just reminded we needed Cyber Engine tweaks, so we just went ahead and downloaded that. So now we're downloading the custom Blackwall Quickhack. So we're going to click on Download, save this file to wherever you will remember you saved it to, or wherever you habitually save this type of file, this like mods or this zips, wherever you habitually save this kind of file to, just go ahead and save. And we've already downloaded, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to minimize, not exit, minimize my browser. Okay. As you can see, it's not the file we just downloaded is not here. So I am going to move this over, the preview over, so I have some space. As you can see, there it was all bunched up. Now I've got some space. I can, for me, it's right click and bring up the context menu. Some say it's the options menu, but Conker's Bad Fur Day, it's context sensitive. So, and I'm going to click on refresh. Now, the file we just downloaded appeared. Now, we want to double click to get into this. For me, it's left click. For some of y'all, it's right click because you're righties. Just remember, it's your index finger. I'm not being pedantic here because I know I have an some of y'all may be thinking I'm being childish here. I'm speaking down to y'all. I am not. I have an elderly father who actually mods his video games. The problem with him is he is suffering from cognitive decay, and I have to take him through step by step by step. I have to explain things to him step by step by step. I have to lay it all out. So I am doing this with the mind, with the thought that even elderly people can follow along with this. I hope y'all understand. I'm doing this with the idea that even my father, who's basically in his 70s, can follow along with this. So, with your index finger, double click and open this up. Now, you see this bin in here, correct? You can use, for y'all, that's, for some of y'all right-handed, just, that's left click, or some of y'all that's left-handed, that's right click. Just, you can drag and highlight, or you can just click on to highlight. Now, drag and drop, not into one of these folders. Don't do that. You'll mess everything up. Just follow along with what I'm doing. Just drag. You can just do this, or you can hover over, click on it, and just drag and drop right in here. Just do that. Drag the bin file and drop it. You can even drop it onto any of these words and files here, and it'll still work. Just do not drop it onto any of these icons, because you will be placing that into one of these. If this comes up, hit just hit the check mark with that says replace the files in the dictionary in the replace the files in the destination. Most likely, you're either reinstalling the mod because something screwed up, you're updating, or you're reinstalling the mod because some files were missing from the initial install, and you're just replacing the entire mod. Don't worry. So now, the mod is installed. What are we going to do? We're going to minimize these two windows here. We're going to click on here and here. We are going to launch Steam. You probably know how to launch Steam, so. And we're going to come over here and we're going to hit play. I apologize if I sound like I'm being pedantic, but I'm keeping keeping my audience on this as broad as possible. I'm going from like maybe not. I'm going for like 10 years old, which are probably a whole lot smarter than me. I'm going from like how to install these mods, not necessarily the showcase part, but to install them from like children. Even though I do have some foul language, just to follow just the installation part from a young minors to the intellectually challenged to elderly people who are actually losing their intelligence. And trust me, I'm intellectually challenged because I have memory problems. So, anyways, let's click on this again. It's stopping. As I said, click on this. Sorry about that. It is doing its thing. That window that popped up before, it popped up again. This is red. This is a red launcher, as I call it. You may call it different. CD Projekt Red may call it different because this is what CD Projekt Red uses to launch its games. Now, let us go to the DLC, which is right next to store page on Steam. You see, this is store page. Go to DLC. Give it a minute. Scroll down until you get to like these three combinations. If you did not download this DLC, which is free, by the way, also the bonus content is free, so hey. But if you did not download a Cyberpunk 2077 Red mod, download it now. I will even go into it. You may have already downloaded it, but for you that have not downloaded it, download it. We're in the store, okay. Download it now. This allows not only mod authors to create mods, but allows the mod users to run those mods. If you have already downloaded this DLC, which is Red Mod, you do not need to download it again. I will probably be repeating this through every mod showcase, because this, in my opinion, is a crucial mod, a crucial DLC for modding. So, let us go back to the Red launcher. For me to do that, I just hovered over or clicked. You can just click on this icon right here and will pump up. If you have Red Mod installed, you will have this little gear icon that's right here. You see where the hand icon is, where my cursor is? That will appear. Which will allow you to enable and disable modding abilities in your game. Right now, no mods beyond those that just change out textures will appear in your game with this being as it is. This indicates mods are off. Flipping this to the right with this being highlighted in the back means mods are on, which allows mods that do more than change the color of things in game to be used in game, such as what we're going to be such as the Blackwall mod we just installed. So, if you have this and are able and have this pop up, you're good to go. If you don't, go install Red Mod, let that finish downloading, then go click. Well, then go click play. And click play. Let the red launcher pop up. Come on, red launcher. Let the red launcher pop up. Come up here. This may already be set to off. Put it to on and click play. Do not worry about this. This is just it installing. It encountered an error, missing archives. So, something is off. So, we want to go over here to the manage. No, wait, we want to go over to properties and installed files. Verify integrity of game. It is verifying the integrity of our game. Oh, where did that one come from? And what is it finding? And while that is doing that, we will do our thing. We will go back. We will go to CET, to bin, drag and drop, replace. We would go to Blackwall, drag, drop, replace. And as you see, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you've got to verify the files. Because this did not work properly because I uninstalled some files previously and I verified the file integrity last night before, and it may not have all come through. So if y'all could just sit patiently and we will count down the pseudo computer seconds that is ticking by. So I could go ahead and show you it in game, but it wouldn't be I could show you it in game. It wouldn't be a fair representation of it because it's paired along with a whole lot of other mods, and for these showcases, I just want to show that specific mod, this specific mod that I'm showcasing. What do you say, chat? Should I go ahead and go ahead and let this run in the background, verify the integrity, since I've already showed the installation process? Should I show the result of what the mod can do, what the mod does, or do we want to sit through the verification and wait for possibly more download. While we're at that, I need to do this. I myself am tempted to just go ahead and show off the effects of the mod because I know it works. I've actually used it in a my yeah chat aka Fleetfoot right now because Fleetfoot is the only voice coming from them aka chat. Says go ahead and show it off. Okay, so we're going to with the chat having said show off the mod, we are going to minimize that. I'm going to move that over to my second monitor, and I'm going to bring up GOG. The installation process on GOG is entirely the same as with Steam. But for this part, I actually did it in tandem with Vortex. With Vortex, I actually installed all my red mods on because I am crap at manually installing red mods. So I am launching the game through Vortex because I have mods on Vortex. And this, I think this is actually, I forget which Blackwall mod that is. So, please forgive me. I've got a few Blackwall mods on. And no, for those of you that are curious, this isn't, well, this kind of is a gameplay, but we're going to gameplay to showcase off the custom Blackwall Quickhacks mod. But especially with Risha, so because that's basically who we've been using all this time throughout the game is Risha, except for like yesterday, who we used Stormcrow in human form. Go figure. Never knew Risha had that kind of beak. And as you can see, my game is heavily modded. It's taken this long. It may actually crash. Because once you get as many mods as I got on this thing, there's no telling. As many mods as I got on this thing, I'm balancing on a knife's edge. Ooh, knife's edge. I remember that game. And things tend not to really work all that correctly, especially in the opening. Yes, I do want that risk of seizure warning. No, you don't get that intro until my gameplay stream. So load, so we could do that one, but I want a more crowded area. So no, down on the street. No. Gig down on the street. Over the edge. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, I could have done the other one.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday?
Yeah. Just to warn you, it could crash during this.
Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner.
Now, I'm not going to put on any cheats or anything. So, while we're in game, finally, you want to hit the key that CET Cyber Engine Tweaks prompted you to assign to bring up its heads-up display. So, for me, it's the home key. For you, it's whatever. So, you want to find wherever it says custom Blackwall Quickhacks. Okay. Assign a single target Blackwall. Click on this and assign and hit any button that is best and easiest accessible to you. For me, it's one of my mouse thumb buttons. For multi-target Blackwall, do the same thing. For me, it's C key because that key is not in use. I'm going to save it. Now to close this out, all we have to do is hit that same key that we bound the heads-up display, the CET, Cyber Engine Tweaks, key to. For me, it's home. And now, since Rish is getting a little road raged here, I'm going to use the single target on the, that's on my thumb key, and this, people, is the mod. You can even target people inside the vehicles. Where's the cops? I'm waiting for max tack. Rish has had enough of y'all shit. Oh, dude. You know what'll go good here? No, we're not doing our Rolls Royce. That costs money.
Leave me alone.
Okay, didn't you ask nicely? And this is just signal target, folks. Now, where's a Cybercycle sighting? Fast travel point. NCBs. Ooh, right over here. Where have all the good PD gone, and where are all the gangers? Where's the streetwise kid? Put that thing away. Yep, cop said, nope, not dealing with that shit. Risha should not have control of the orbital Mac cannon platforms. Shouldn't she? She glitched out. And now for the group ones. Already we're down half humanity when we had full humanity. Just from that little spree. Since these guys are hostile, I am going to hit the C button. And everybody go night-night. This would be amazing if I could do a cyber psychosis. Or do quick hacks like this, and not just Blackwall. That way I don't actually have to go into a scanner mode. Destroy evidence, destroy evidence. Destroy evidence. Yeah, Blackwall. That's an AI talking to us, I believe. I don't know. I haven't been that far along in the quest, but with the way that's been building up to the AI wars. Dude, where's the freaking cops? And as you can see, now let's do take off instant. The instant cast. We are see, that's the charge up. Instead of just doing it instantly, it's kind of a slight delay. Ooh, box. Come to me! Actually, I kind of like to charge up. Because it's like you're manipulating some sort of force. Instead of just pointing at him going, boom. It's like you're exerting some sort of effort. No witnesses! System abuse detected. Your protection has been lifted. Yeah, that's the NCPD protection system I have installed. Son of a...
I have so much.
Who was that? Yeah, NCPD who? I'm waiting for Max Tat, because those are the basically toughest
Simulacrum. Flawed like its creators.
Streets comes beating our ass.
Oh, we got the heavy boys. Got to keep up that count. I'm waiting for Max Tack. There is a range, I believe. Said it was customizable. cooldown. That's 1 second. What about 2 seconds? 75, 140.
Fate awaits your entire species.
Okay, we're using that. Now, let's drain health. Health to drain. 10 per single 10 per... Yeah, NCPD says, not dealing with that shit. Don't you dare do that! See, right up there, we just got drained just a little bit, but that's... Let's go with... Let's go with 20. See, just a little dip. Just a little bit more dip. It dipped again. Keeps dipping. Let's make it a, let's jump it up to 40, since we're regenerating so fast. Yeah, it took a nice chunk out of it. This is entirely configurable. See, we're about a quarter to a third down on health already just by doing that. And just up. NCPD said we're not having none of that BS. Okay. And we can choose not to use single target, which I've been using on vehicles. Need to find a vehicle to see. Here's a person. We can. But I'm now clicking my thumb button, which is on my mouse, on a vehicle, and it's not happening. But we can do it on a person. Let's try the person in the vehicle. We cannot use it on the person on the vehicle. If you can hear. If y'all hear that clicking, that's my thumb on the button. And it's not happening, but if I do this, he fainted just at me looking at him. While previously, if I do it, can use single target on vehicle, I can now. And now I can do this again. Y'all heard that click? That's my thumb button again. Oh. Can't use if not in hack mode. So. I would say Rish never had any humanity, but there was that one time he did give her knife to Carl, but she demanded it back. But there was that one time she did give something up. So, can't use. See, I'm clicking. Nothing's happening, so. Or do they mean? Okay. Oh, it must mean I probably have to use instant cast. Okay, so... Not in hacking mode. Okay, what about disable cooldown boxes? I still kind of like it where we're kind of like invoking a power. Seriously, why does Rish have a group of people, possibly hostile? Yep, and now I am going to disable the effects.
Listen to 91.9 Royal Blue Radio, broadcasting live.
I'm more curious as to... Ooh. Now that would be a little bit twisted. My steed, Guinevere! I believe you can actually use this in a car.
All units in the area. Criminal activity confirmed in Santo Domingo.
You can use this in a vehicle.
Activity in Santo Domingo.
521 reporting. Sorry, dispatch. Had to take a leak. I'm en route.
All nearby units. Suspect is still at large in the area.
Oh, and this would be a lot better if we had Instacast on. Man. And we were outside. Ooh. Question? Why are Mac cannons raining down around Risha? Gotta escape from the city. It's kind of like the like the end of every Halo game. Things are exploding. We've got to get out of here.
Unstable. Proceed with caution. Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
NCPD, drop your weapon.
Gotta make it to the city central.
I'ma set you straight, skunk.
Not if I get to you first. Please tell me I get max stat. Sweet max stat! These are the MFers you don't want to MF around with. Well, see ya! Dagnabbit! Oh, sweet, thanks. destruction! As you can see, this is rather powerful, and we're not getting the effects. Hello, Pepples! But I am losing health here, so...
Fucking freak!
And to, we will not disable cooldown boxes, and... Stop dinging wing plagues auto form. Actually, I never thought about it that way. And now we are no longer using the animations. So, max attack anybody? Come on, I want to blow that up. I want to blow that up. I want to blow that up. Can't blow up AVs. So once you get rid of max attack, it's like, they say, nope, screw that guy. So like, shit. My parents always told me go play on the freeway when I was a kid, so this is how everything started collapsing in Mad Max, huh? Dang nabbit! How dare you? How far are we going to skid? Nice. So, police have really just given up on Risha right now. They're like, there's no way in stopping that demon. They're going to have to bring in Militech and Arasaka for this one. Or they're going to have to bring about the ISA to stop Risha. Yeah, that's it. Risha is the cause of the ISA. That's going to happen. The Incorporated States of America. Max Tack. But yeah, I'm having too much fun with this. Just, if I want boom, I go boom. Joe, you'd have run me over. But yeah, it's configurable up to however you want. Do you want it to have the animations? Do you want the effects? Do you want instant cast? Do you want it to be kind of like a summons? Do you want it to have a delay? How much of a range do you want? Going down. Where's some pebbles? Where's any let's go up here. Assault in progress. You don't say. Out of my way. There are assaultings in progress. mode, or can I do it on that? Nope.
Can I see?
It's usually within the general area. So... Imagine if Mech from Transformers Animated kind of had this technology. Not animated, but Transformers Red.
You have no chance of escaping.
Sorry.
Fragile simulacrum. Flawed like its creators.
Or if from Bayverse, the Earth, if the humans had this technology and were using it against the Cybertronians, just a Blackwall hack. That's dangerous. It's something that just delete their programming. Just a worm. A simple worm. Well, cops say, screw that. Someone with that much power? Yep. That's why I'm not... If this tech...
Fucking way.
Dreadful waste of resources.
Yeah, those grenades could have been used on somebody else besides Rish. So... No, I don't... I thought there was something else there. But as we stand here, I'm going to give my final conclusion. I'm going to download this. I'm going to keep this. It's already downloaded. I'm going to keep this in here. Because this is a legitimate style of play, in my opinion. Because it's already in game and... It just makes you feel like a sorcerer, like a technomancer, or a techno-wizard. No, technomancer, techno-sorcerer. Because wizards have to actually learn their stuff. This is more innate. So sorcerer, mancer, you control the technology. You just order it to do things. Yeah, technomancer. Now the necro-technomancer is like the, like Maelstrom. You just tell it to do things and it does things. It talks back, so it's more of a, I would say if you're playing it like this, it's more like of a
Waste of resources.
a techno warlock, because the Blackwall is actually lending you its power. But yeah, yeah, there you go. This is a fun mod. It's addicting just to go around and blow up vehicles. Defy the NCPD. Defy Max Tech. Max Tech. Deal with blow things up, and get rid of NPCs while you're in the car just because they ran into you, or you got just a little tiny annoyed that they're not moving for the past 10 minutes. And you want to just teach them just a little bit of a lesson. Just a little bit of a lesson for not going when the light is obviously green and you keep honking your horn at them. I have a little bit of issues on that one. That one was just for fun. Or if you just like the cars exploding. So yeah, final conclusions. I like this mod. I will be keeping this mod. I will keep this mod updated as much as possible. I will be keeping this mod in my load order up until it becomes null and void by another update and the mod author stops supporting it. And I will somehow figure how to incorporate it into my characters' backstories. Of course, it's going to be through Phantom DLC, the Phantom Liberty DLC Chimera Core and all, but I'm going to try to figure out how to do that even before that. So, yeah, download this mod. Final verdict. Download this mod if you actually liked what you saw or just want to just fight in CPD or just be a dick to Night City and ruin their economy or just watch the car fires. That's been this mod review, this mod showcase. And y'all know what that means. That's the end of this showcase, folks. Do what you normally do. If you like the video, like it. Upvote it. If you disliked it, downvote it, dislike it. Throw a rotten tomato at it. Do whatever. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever. And until next time, folks, I'll catch you on the bounce. Later.